Breathwork, for me, has been a major tool in loosening the stronghold of fear in my body and giving me the opportunity more fully embrace the underlying truth of my being life. In the exercises we've completed thus far in our class, we've been dealing with conscious memories of past actions and feelings. Now, as we all know, our bodies also have stored fears that our conscious mind may not be ready to unearth. This is where breath work that mildly and safely activates our sympathetic nervous system and reaches the right brain, where the so-called implicit-only memories are stored, can help deeper release and restore confidence in being the life we are more fully. As a psychotherapist, this kind of breath work has helped me work with clients to heal from trauma more quickly and thoroughly than any treatment which just uses cognitive or verbal processing only. I advise working with a trained body or breathwork therapist if you're dealing with severe trauma. Now, trauma is something we all experience in the course of life. It's not the severity of an event, it's our nervous system's protective response to overwhelm, which is the traumatic response. This can happen in extreme circumstances like war, or in a simple medical procedure, such as restraining a child for a dental procedure, or having a bicycle accident, as I did a couple of years ago. Our early warning system in the brain, the amygdala, sends a message to the thalamus, which makes an instantaneous reaction if it senses overwhelm to our fight or flight system in the midbrain for a survival reaction, which puts us into emergency mode. The hippocampus cuts off connections to our slower, logical prefrontal cortex and puts our bodies into survival mode, which may be for a few seconds or for shock for a longer period. So a bus is bearing down on me on the street. I don't think, well, let's see, that bus must be going 60 miles an hour and it's only about 200 feet away. So that's going to give me, no, I don't go through all the logical reasoning. I say, bus, run, fight or flight. I'm not going to fight the bus. I'm going to run. During this time, all my systems are directed towards survival, not contemplative reasoning. So we may have no conscious memory of the intensity of what happened. The reactivity is stored in our right brain, called the implicit-only memory for future self-defense. Triggering stimuli, that is, people, places, or things that remind our right brain of the traumatic situation in the future can put our bodies into a defensive posture. My mother says, oh, let's take a ride on the bus. Bus! No, I see a bus. And all of a sudden, my systems start to contract out of self-defense. So there's a lot of defensive type of reactions like restricted breathing, hypervigilance, withdrawal, that our logical mind doesn't understand or even criticize it for. What's the big deal? It's just a bus. Take it easy, Jim. Talking therapy may never unearth deeper trauma or even lighter trauma. In therapeutic breathwork, we slightly activate our sympathetic nervous system in a safe setting with faster than normal breathing while learning to relax on the exhale. And that's the key. Even though we're breathing faster, we're relaxing at the same time on the exhale. And that will help bring forth unconscious reactions and recalibrate our bodies to not be on red alert most of our lives. It's not even necessary that we consciously remember all the overwhelming events of our lives. It's sufficient just to diffuse the chronic holding patterns and to give our bodies and our minds a felt experience of safety in the world and breathing easy.